Good day, lovers. Welcome back to my channel. So, if you are new to this channel, by the way, before we get started, I want you to click on the subscribe button, like and share. Also, comment if you want. Now, we will be doing our analysis on USDJPY. So, once our market opens, we would want to see where our price moves. By the way, so first of all, we will start with our weekly time frame, so we would understand where our price will be moving. So weekly time frame, we start with we try to zoom it out. We all can see our movement, actually an uptrend move. Basically, our USD JPY is actually bullish. Now let's see it this way. There was a news that was released. Is it last week, where they said there won't be any stopping on the increase of an interest rate. So, which means once there's an increase in interest rate, if the central bank or the Federal Reserve does not decrease this interest rate or reduce it, then our USD itself will go bullish. So, as long as there's an increase in interest rate, which means our USD on the fundamental aspects will actually go bullish, will get stronger, the dollar itself will get stronger. So basically, this is one of the technical aspect of it. We are going to look at it that our dollar will be strong. Now look at it on the weekly time frame. Our USD to our JPY is actually strong, which means it's going bullish. Let's see it this way. There was an impulse move, a correction was made there. We saw this huge impulse move upward. We had a correction on the weekly time frame. See another huge impulse move, right? There was a little bit of a correction here. We had a little bit of a correction. What are we expecting next? Another huge impulse move upward again on our USDJPY. That is it. Secondly, our USDJPY on the weekly time frame is above our 10 period moving average. This line you can all see is 10 period moving average. So our price is above the 10 period moving average. Now see it again. This level here was our higher highs before, previous higher highs. Once our price got to this level, you add a retracement, right? Now our price has broken above our previous higher highs. So another reason that this USD is now an uptrend move, we should look for a way to go bullish on it. So weekly time frame, we are aiming to go bullish on it. Now let's see it on our daily time frame. Though if you are actually following this channel, you would have seen how we predicted this move, how our price will get to this highs here. We all know how we predicted it. So let's get it. There was an impulse move here. I'll take it. We had a correction here. Another impulse move. There was a correction here. I'll call this an impulse move here and a little bit of a correction. When our price got to this level here, we saw that our price did not give us that huge movement, does not give us that good movement, because it was around this level here we just talked about, which I highlighted, where I said our price was very much likely to get it. Then we will see a breakout of it, right? After this breakout, what are we expecting? We are expecting a pullback again. Once we understand that, once we have a resistance level, price breaks above it, right? What are we expecting? A return to our price to come and test that area on our USDJPY. This is exactly why on Friday, it was on Friday, we never had this huge movement, because we see on this was on Thursday, there was a huge movement, bullish move upward. The Friday when price markets closed, we did not see this huge movement, because we want to start have a retest to this area where our price broke out from seats. This level our price breakout from, which was our previous higher highs. Once we have a breakout of it, then our price will actually come back to test it, right? So this is exactly what we want to start having. So I want people to have it in mind that possibly when the market open next, which will be tomorrow or Monday, there's every possibility we might go low, we might have a huge candlestick wick, or we might close bearish. So I want you to have that in mind. In case we don't have it on Monday, then we would have it on Tuesday. I can assure you that, because sooner or later we would want to start having a pullback. So if you want to go long on this USDJPY, fine, I have no problem about that. But I will advise you, wait till we have a pullback. I will say it again, wait till we've gotten this pullback to test this area. to test this our price where our price broke out from. Then you can now go long. So going long right now, I don't think so. I don't think I personally would want to trade. I want to trade this USDJPY, but I will wait for a pullback. I just don't want to just jump on the trade. Now to enter this trade, by the way, on our 4-hour time frame. If you have to zoom it out, we can see this an uptrend move. That is one. Secondly, we are on an uptrend move on our note that we are on an uptrend move on USDJPY. Secondly, our price is above our 10-period moving average, and possibly we can still continue to go uptrend move. We see it here. There was an impulse move here. We saw a correction here. There was an impulse move. We are very much likely to have this correction to this level here, to come back to test this our previous highs price broke out from. This was the previous highs we are all seeing here. This was the previous highs, which I will call it about 139.705. 139.705. So this is, we are expecting our price to actually come back to test the area, right? But in case if it does not happen, then we might see a bullish move upward, because one again is that the price have now come down to touch our 10-period moving average. You know that once we have a pullback and the pullback hits our 10-period moving average, there's every possibility we push up. It's not a must it come down to touch our previous level there. We can see a bullish move upward, but if in case it comes down to touch this our previous key level where we add this pullback, then we can go long. And if in case it continues to go bullish after it has hit our 10-period moving average tomorrow, then fine, you can still go long. But if you want to enter this trade, I would advise you personally, wait for the price to break above this highs this week here. This previous highs week here, we just saw that I've highlighted. Once the price break above it, then I would advise you to go long. If not, wait. There's possibility we might get a drop to test this level here. So just wait. Do not rush. Don't just jump into the trade. When the trade give us a good setup, then you can go in. So two ways we'll be looking at to enter this trade. Once the price come down to test this previous level here, once where we add this pullback level from, then we can go long, or we can wait for our price to actually break above this candlestick wick here. Now let's see it on our 1-hour time frame, by the way. So I think our 1-hour time frame, we are still on a bullish move, by the way. So we might be seeing our price come to this level here. You see our price actually ranging within this level here, and we can take here as this highs. So we might see our price come here on our 1-hour time frame. We might see it come drop here again, still drop here again, until probably maybe the London section has opened, or probably the New York session have opened. Then we might see a good amount of movement on our USDJPY. If the market should open anytime soon, there won't be. If it opens in the Tokyo section, or that Asia section, we might not see huge movement. But once it opened that London and New York section, then we might be seeing a good movement. Probably the price breaks above this our highs, then we can jump in to take the trade. Or we might see our price come low to test this level we just talked about, then we can now go long on our USDJPY. Exactly, that is my analysis and how I would love to trade this trade. So those of you who are interested, who want to take the trade, then fine, we can all jump in together. So let's see how our price will plays out, by the way. So do not forget to subscribe, like, and also share if you find this video helpful. Thank you.